Hello everybody and welcome back to some FTB Skies Expert Mode. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we went to the moon. We got some dash. We made our dash meshes. And I've got that going. Matter of fact, we now have more silver than we've ever had before. We've got a ton of diamonds. We've got netherite scrap. We do need this guy right here. Quest complete. We got that. And that is pretty much the... Nope, there is one other thing I did. While I was upgrading these guys, I've spent a bunch of time smelting some copper. And getting these all upgraded. I burnt through a bunch of copper. Got this guy going. I have got rid of our chest. I have upgraded these to a certain point. And this is all now automated to where I don't have to worry about this. It can just run all it wants to. So, now that all that's done, what are we going to do today? Well, I've got several things I want to try to get done today. The main one being upgrading our magnets. We've gone through, we cleaned up all of our create stuff. We've got it minimized. We're using diesel generators for everything now. This is a cluster. So we're going to upgrade our magnets. We're going to set up a central location here. We're going to get rid of all of our magic stuffs and we'll move it to another place. We'll get all of this stuff cleaned up. But while we're doing this, we might as well go ahead and do the magnets. I want to get this all automated. I've talked about it before. We're going to get it to where we can we can just let this thing run as long as we keep it full of biodiesel or the force-infused biodiesel. So that is first things first. Let's work on our magnets. So if we go in here to our powering up, our next bit of business is going to be the redstone magnets. And we need volatile redstone for this. And this is made with acetylhide, which is molten silver and ethanol. We've got all the ethanol in the world. We do not have much molten silver at the moment. But now that we've got this guy, we can get all of it that we want to. So that is where I'm going to start. We're going to let him take care of that. I've got 52 silver dust right now. We can bring this over here. I don't have a whole lot of juice left in here. I am running low on juice. And that's the other thing that I want to work on today. Once we get that all taken care of, I want to look at fully automating our magnet. I want to look at fully automating at least to the point of getting the liquid force. Not necessarily ready to do the force gems just yet, and we've already got ethanol partially, but I want to see about getting it the rest of the way. So let me get we didn't do the magnets. That guy. So we need 1,000 for each one of these. I have 36, so we need 36 buckets in order for this to work. So that is where I am at. Alright, so we've got everything we should need now. That was not that bad of a process. So if we come over here and look, that is not doing anything. We turn all those on and look. This guy is producing 735 energy. And if we do this, I think with each one of these, it will, how much power do we have? We should have plenty enough power. So to do this, we need the fluid encapsulator, which is this guy. If we throw that in there, and turn all these back on, you see we went up 20. So that is good. But I want to just go ahead and fill this guy all the way up. It's filled up. It shouldn't be using anything for power now. So let's go ahead and just kill them all. And that shouldn't be using that much power. I believe we have enough to take care of all these. Yep. All right, so beautiful. We've got that. So now if we go through and do this, I need some blocks for the corners. Because we're going to do this, we're going to see how well this worked, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to need the power, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade them again. Since we have everything that we need to do the supercharged electrum, we'll just go ahead and do that. All it's going to take is some power. Right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that was not what I wanted to do. Beautiful. And of course, we didn't use that much power for this. But if we turn these all on right quick, we have doubled what we have done. And we should be able to, that's turned all the way up. So yeah, we've essentially doubled what we're outputting. Now comes the part where I've got to make a whole bunch of electrum. So to do this, we need supercharged electrum, 4 of them for each one. It is a total of 144 that we are going to need for this. So I'm going to need a stack of gold. I'm going to need some more silver. And then it'll be just sitting over here and charging this guy up. We've got that one to the electrum tier, so it shouldn't take too long for us to do. Alright, so we're back. We're just about done with our supercharged electrum. So, a couple things. One, I have figured out that it takes exactly 1 full basic energy cube to make half a stack of supercharged electrum. So I've had to do this 6 times. So I did upgrade our energizer. This is now the reinforced. I don't have it on here now. But it takes overcharged diamonds, which is infused diamonds and 100k power to get it. Not that big a deal. We're going to need that for some stuff later on anyways. But we had plenty of dimensional shards that we've got from our killing goats. So, but we are ready now. I should have all of the energized or overcharged electrum for this. We're going to need to get this guy charged up. So if I break... This is still going. It just took a couple out of it. this takes 120,000 RF to do, and it is a slow process. And it is a slow process even with the resonant integral component for this. So this is going to take a minute to do, but I've got to do all of them. And then once we get it done, we will look at this. So killing 2 of those, we lost 100 FE. So we'll see what we get when we add one of these back. This is where getting into some time torches and stuff like that, which we're going to look at soon. I've just got to get all this cleaned up. So basically what we're going to wind up doing is moving all of this to where it's right here. This will go away for the moment. And then we will set up our machines for here for right now until we can get into Flux Networks to really start moving some power around. All this stuff will go. We'll get a new home set for it, which kind of sucks because I've got to kill all this stuff. All of our Botania stuff will go. We're fixing to get into a bunch more Botania. So here we go. We got one layered magnet. That put us right back up to where we were before we done that. So yeah, like I said, we've got it's going to take a little while to do this. Hopefully, well, I know I've got enough because I've got more flux infused diesel over there. So let me get all this done and then I will be back. Alright, so we're back. All of them are now changed out to the layered magnet, and we're generating 1.5 thousand energy. Now you're going to say, well, you're generating the same amount as you was with the last one. Well, yes, I am generating the same as we was with the last one, but I am also using half of the RPM that we were using. If we turn this thing all the way up, I don't even know where it stops at. So at 166, we're generating almost 2,000, and that's fine, but we have no use for that much power. Of course, right now it doesn't matter because we're fixing to tear all this down anyways. But yeah, we're generating all of it that we need and using less stress units, which in turns mean we're using less power. So, or not less power, but less of the force-infused biodiesel. So now that we've got that all built, I need to spend some time cleaning this out. We're going, like I said, I'm going to set this guy up over here. We're probably fixing to waste some biodiesel, but we're going to be taking care of that anyway. So, like I said, I'm going to kill all this. We're going to reset it up. And then we're going to automate it to where we're doing a lot better with this than what we are now. So let me get all that going, and I will be back. Alright, so we're into some territory that I don't understand a whole lot about. We're using this RF Tools logic. And we've got a comparator signal running off of our basic energy cube. And it's emitting a redstone signal. And basically the way this thing works, if you use these settings right here, I do believe it is. I did not get this. I had to look it up on how to use these things. I've never used them before. But basically it will, once this loses its redstone signal, it will turn all this off. And basically if this one has a redstone, well, if this has a redstone signal, it doesn't do anything. This doesn't have, but when both of them are off, then it's set to turn this on. And as you can see right now, it's not running. So once we start using some power, it should start working. We're going to test this theory here pretty quick, because I don't want to move that one just yet. Let's get our magnet put back on. Why is it not sucking anything up? So that one, let's leave some space in between these guys, because I'm going to want to do some work. And we're also going to need to get into some more immersive engineering. And we're going to need, we've got some MV relays and stuff like that. We've got insulated wires that will work. Alright, so how do I want to get all this set up? That is the question. I don't care to leave those two here. We're going to need some more wired connectors. S7 we're not. So we can put a wire connector here. We'll put one here. We'll use this guy to connect to over here. We're going to need to use some of our creosote. We're going to make some poles. Where are they at? There's the steel post, there's the aluminum. I want the treated wood ones, which is this guy right here. Recipe. I mean, we've got all the treated wood we could need. So I should be able to place this guy right here. Let's get us a relay. We're going to need some blocks to climb up and down. And then I should be able to take our insulated wires, run it from there to there, and from there to there. This guy should now be getting power. I just need to get power to these three. And to do that, I'm going to need some more of those guys, which we're going to need a bunch of electrum, and we're going to need some terracotta. Now, to take care of the terracotta, while I was in between takes and knew we were going to do this, I switched our dirt pedestal out to a clay pedestal. It's basically the exact same setup. The only difference is it gets bricks instead of the rich soil. So we'll get these going. I've got to see about electrum, because I don't have much electrum anymore. Yeah, all we've got is the overcharged electrum. So I need gold. I'm going to need some silver. We're going to need more silver. And then I'm going to have to make some plates. So let me get all this made, and then we'll get everything else moved and hooked up. Alrighty. So I've got everything. It looks a lot better. It's still a cluster. But we've got all this ready to go. We've got this all cleaned up. I moved these guys to here for now until I figure out exactly where I want to put it. We're going to be moving these guys, this stuff around. We're going to be getting into the tier 2 stuff here pretty soon. And I've moved all this stuff. All of these actually keep their elements in it, so that was nice. But now I want to make sure everything is going to work. So we're going to throw this guy in here. It's going to suck all the power. And I want to make sure this guy turns on. That's the main thing right now. And all these are insulated cables. The insulated cables are all made with tough fabric, which we've made a bunch of it. Did that just poof and it be overstressed? Yes, it is overstressed. So that means this is not going to work. I have got to do the other bits and bobs. Crap. It means a lot of moving. Alright, so I think we've got it fixed now. Now, if I understood this a lot more, this would help us. It would help out a lot. But we've got this to where it is filling up to basically 1,000,000 FE, and then once we run some of it, it will cut off. Or it'll turn back on. So let's grab us another piece of dash. I'll show you this. And then that's all we're going to wind up getting done today, because this took a lot longer than I thought it would. So we should be able to throw this guy in there. It's going to start working. See how far down he gets before he kicks on. And well, does it go all the way? No, about a third full. Then it kicks back on, and it's going. So we've got our power upgraded. Like I said, we're generating 1.5 thousand, which we can turn this thing up faster should we need it. Right now, it's taking care of what we need. It doesn't like doing this guy, but the dash is being made faster than what it was before. And this is all nice and cleaned up. It looks a little bit better than what it did. The only thing I don't like is this guy right here, but for the time being, that's kind of what we've got. I got to have it to do what we need to do. We may not be able to use our spirit stuff here, so we may have to move it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We've got one quest left to complete, and that was for making just one of the machine augments, and that give us what? Efficiency nullifier. That gives us more base power, but less process, or more base power and uses less energy. We'll have to see about that. But I think that is it. I guess next episode we will get into some more stuff. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.